Always loving our camera shenanigans as well. Okay, well in Washington is diegohd and OpZ. Not actually sure who they play, so we're going to find out.
Yeah, man, they got this far. Winner semifinals.
Sir, playing for that winner's final spot. Okay, Inkling and Steve.
Yeah, like we said, a
Inkling
breadth of characters,
Steve.
right? And something I would have never, I could have bet money on it and I would have lost, right? Like we have, of course, Inkling and Steve come on deck. I could not begin to tell you where this begins in terms of just synergy-wise.
Yeah.
We'll find out, though.
I will say, I think I'm getting a bit of karma for gassing up last set and the character availability there of being like, oh, you know, there's a lot of scrapping a lot of engagement, and now we are dealing with Steve, Pac-Man, and Snake on the same screen. So, you know, my bad, but it is also welcome to Washington. Welcome to Washington.
Commentator's curse comes out.
Yep. Washington curse comes out. You step foot into Washington, you will have to have JDV pull up on you and show you the wrath of the bell.
Steve is kind of like the Thanos of the game. He is inevitable.
He is inevitable. He will always be there. All right, challenge in air-to-air right now. Yeah, I believe diegohd is the Inkling player, if I'm not mistaken. 4-2-1-2. Now we're seeing Raiyihn look for this Nikita. Oh, I like that.
The maneuverability
That there from Diego. Yeah. Not close enough for that up tilt just yet, but very much in up tilt range. Getting forward smash for your troubles. Walking straight into your teammate's bell. A little bit unfortunate there. JDV tries to even things up with a forward smash in response, but OpZ stays alive.
Yeah, looking fantastic there so far. We have the bell. It was able to capitalize off of it here. I've been seeing a lot more zone breaking coming out from Steve. Oh, but as soon as I say that, we're catching the ghost in the face thanks to the down smash pull off by Raiyihn. I got to give a lot of props there on the Inkling side, right? Able to use the movability, like the speed and whatnot.
Right.
Of course, I've always talked about how like this character, when using side B, able to get their extra jump back is be so valuable, especially in doubles.
I do got to say also huge props to JDV for staying alive this long, considering that he had a Steve that he'd be doing up against. Getting that stock lead up against Steve of all characters is going to be so crucial for the set to actually play out favorably. And right now, JDV is still chilling. Galaxian is out. Damage getting racked up everywhere. The only issue is that Ryan's also kind of falling behind here, and that might be rough for the overall stock economy of this first game.
83%. We have so much resources there on Steve's side here. Got the double berry going on here, and the only victor is the Inkling.
Ooh, but is still able to clean up with Steve on the backside as well. And now we have 4 stocks to 3. Don't want to get racked up with too much percent here. Already have to hold a lot of paint from that neutral B.
Yeah, how to get some paint back to
up smash. Ooh.
Yeah, a lot more sour spots. We talked about this earlier. JDV is not able to capitalize as much off of his bell as he likes to, and I think that's just like the scrambled nature of doubles.
Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably it. Still, we have an up tilt land, and Steve's going to go down to last stock. diegohd somehow barely surviving at 140%, but JDV very much dead set on the mission of evening things out. Bell's going to hit here onto Steve instead. OpZ already at 40%. Going mining just a little bit. I feel like, you know, they've done a really good job of not letting Steve breathe and get enough time to actually craft and mine the way he'd want to. Even a lot of like range disengagement is still going to be so much annoying poking coming out from both Pac-Man and Snake, as now diegohd's going to go down to last stock. We still have JDV at 2 stocks here, so even if Raiyihn does go down soon, this is effectively even here for a shot.
Oh, as we say that there, we see OpZ getting the down smash ready, and I've been pretty impressed with the Steve play going on here, able to kind of capitalize off the nils as we're seeing her right here. JDV having to save Raiyhn in that situation, did not want to get laddered.
Smart awareness right there to knowing that, hey, we have a percent lead here. I'm not going to lose that off of one Steve up tilt, right? We need to keep that for as long as we possibly can, and they did a really good job of ping-ponging diegohd and OpZ up to these 90s right here. And meanwhile, Raiyhn has kept up, and JDV is not, still able to maintain a slight percent lead here. Overall, giving the edge to yellow team.
Okay, gold is also off the table there on OpZ side. Oh, what did I say that? That C4 lets it rip. Now we're in a 2v1 situation, but they're not really engaging. OpZ is just getting resources. Yeah. We're looking like we're seeing singles right in front of us combo.
Yes, we are, right? But now we have both Snake and Pac-Man trying to figure out how do we approach the situation. Trying to deal with Bell here. Both get popped by grenade. There's going to be an anvil and into a back air. OpZ has to be so careful about when they want to throw out these options, but trying to approach in here on Raiyhn, keeping JDV away, but caught by that dash attack. Unfortunately, drifting a little out. That is a DI mishap.
Yeah, for sure. Just a big Daddy Nom Nom.
Huge shout outs to Big Daddy Nom Nom. Blowing in kisses into our room. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh man, so many people are here now. There's so many people I didn't get to say hi to, because I mean, not everyone's in doubles, so they're not going to show up on time. Yeah. And then now I'm like, okay, let me hop on comms because doubles is really going. And now a bunch of people are like walking through and they're just waving hi. And I'm like, dude, I got to go talk to everybody. Oh no. That's okay. We also got bangers double sets going on right now. And singles also be starting about, I think, 18 minutes.
Yeah.
So while volleyball is still running, doubles is still running, they are prepping singles. Today is just going to get more and more exciting.
It's all coming together, man, here as we're looking until the next game here. Raiyihn, JDV, of course, taking that first game, but it wasn't looking too bad there, I want to say, in OpZ and diegohd side. I'm liking the extra, like, the lockdown pressure that Inkling can kind of bring to the table, especially with the ink splatter.
Right. There we go. Ooh. Airplane. That's an early burst amount of damage onto Steve right here. They're just not letting OpZ breathe at all. Oh, trying to get some of those jab, forward air, reset loop combos, but JDV is able to fight his way out pretty early.
I think they really have to stay on OpZ's side. OpZ has gotten so much space to get so many resources here. Of course, getting gold back on there allows the side B to be a lot more deadly. You have to watch out, especially when we're climbing up the percent, and the percent is climbed. We're on to the next stock here. OpZ losing that first one.
Yeah, those C4s have been devastating for Steve. I think Raiyihn has been, no matter what he's involved with and what he's doing, he's always keeping an eye out on Steve and seeing if he just kind of walks into that C4. And whenever he does, he's ready to let that rip.
It's already difficult to kind of notice C4 in singles, right?
Yes.
So I got to give credit to on Raiyhn's side that he's able to keep track of it amidst all the chaos and capitalize.
Yeah, but it's also extremely difficult for anyone else to see it,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Like, if there's anyone that would know where it is, it's the person putting it
There's
down.
so much smoke trails going on here in doubles that, yeah, you're definitely going to miss it.
There's just way too much particle effects. There's so much going on right? And it doesn't help with characters like, you know, JDV, or sorry, rather Pac-Man and Steve that literally leave things on their stage. So it's just more information you have to process while that C4 can be hiding literally anywhere.
Yeah, you're practically playing with items on at this point.
Exactly. We got minecarts flying everywhere. We have a Hydra on a block right now. TNT sitting pretty over there. We're going to have some dropped items. Like, there's just so many effects and so many things going on everywhere. And honestly, Inkling paint as well when that gets out on stage.
Okay, the key is drop. We see JDV not able to capitalize. He's trying to get the fruit back here. OpZ seal the deal with the diamond back air. Want to see one of the best moves in the game.
Really?
OpZ still staying into it here. Still has a lot of resources to manage. We're seeing that diegohd is able to get some ink back in the process well, so resources are on the up and up.
Sticking here on the edge, rising up air. Now we have a get-up attack. Charge up that key all the way. Gets that full screen key snipe. But OpZ is still going to be living. Wow, so surprised to see diegohd HD. Oh, well, I was about to say at 3 stocks, just got taken away, but still living on for so long. Again, both teams relatively even here. 2 stocks for every single player. Each team has 1 high percent, 1 low percent player. But the amount of attention that this team has been giving to Steve has been very, very fruitful. But now this is the problem. You try to challenge Steve, but he's got diamond tools on deck, and JDV just had to take a solid 67%.
And diegohd trying to seal the deal. Yes, gets the forward air there. diegohd HD doing a good job to make sure that Snake does not get back to the stage scot-free.
Oh, and OpZ doing a fantastic job. That JDV does not make it back either, lining up the blocks and dropping in anvils in the holes as needed. Fantastic play right there from OpZ to turn things around. And right now, we've got a solid lead for Blue Team to play with. How much more can they go? The diamond string here from OpZ is so devastating onto JDV for a shot.
No, that is also devastating here. I think he got a little bit too comfort there on the side of the stage. He was able to make it back. We do still have diamond on deck to give us another chance to back air clipping through one more time. Can take out Raiyihn right here. Oh, the grenade saving him.
Yes, now this back air sending Raiyihn in deep. And even though JDV is able to take out diegohd HD's next stock, you have still so much land to cover right now. This is looking like a pretty solid game 3 in my opinion for a shot, but don't want to count JDV and Raiyihn out just yet.
Yeah, they have always the potential to kind of make it back for sure there.
Oh, getting stage spiked by the, oh my goodness, that's insane. As he drops out of the minecart, it becomes active hitbox in the air and is stage spiked.
Yeah.
I don't know how anyone would see that coming.
Yeah, shenanigans that I don't think any of us was definitely ready for here, but I do know that we do have one win apiece now on the board.
That is crazy.
diegohd HD and OpZ are still in this here. Bringing out a
They
team
got Steve, man. They got Steve.
They definitely got Steve, for sure. But I got to give so much credit to diegohd HD, just being the savior, the guardian angel of that, allowing OpZ to kind of set up and like, get those resources here. Just make sure that he's protected.
Yeah, considering how much effort they've been putting towards OpZ and nullifying the threat that is Steve, which is extremely, you know, valid strategy. The fact that diegohd HD was able to kind of stock tank and OpZ was able to run things back. The big thing is once OpZ got Diamond, I feel like in the first game, he for one, barely ever got the opportunity and wasn't able to convert enough. So this time around, even though Steve was playing from behind the second game because he was given the same amount of attention, the fact that his Diamond confirms were actually doing something completely changed the pace of the game.
For sure, and he was able to get so much resources at the start of this next game here.
Right.
Like with diegohd HD has such confidence to take on a 2v1 off the rip.
Working hard here, working hard.
These are definitely two static teams. You can just tell by the nature, right?
Right. These guys have definitely putting in the work and trying to do their absolute best to maintain stability in all of these moments of chaos. That's going to be an anvil to send JDV flying 83%. Nice and early here. Now we're seeing diegohd try to go challenge it. Meanwhile,
we'll see you later.
Forward air spike from Raiyihn actually puts Steve in the dirt. And then Raiyihn trying to go deep off stage to save JDV, but that effort ends up coming out fruitless as diegohd is able to walk away. But still a lead here for yellow team as they got about a 20-ish%, lead, 40 maybe if you add up both.
Man, and these stocks are flying really fast here, Combo here. Despite all the chaos here, we do still have 3 stocks on Raiyhn's side. Here's going to have to be the stock tank, I feel, if JDV does not play a little bit more carefully here. Scrapping here with OpZ.
That's right. Here we go. Just a bit of jab pressure, a bit of extra damage, ship damage here onto JDV. But wow, Raiyhn's slow 110% is not the greatest place for me. Wow, that top side interaction was insane. Air dodging right through that Steve back air. That definitely would have spelt his doom. And immediately air-to-air challenging with the up air in response to actually kill OpZ off the top. That has to have been that 130% snake rage coming into play.
I was pawn champion in that same interaction too. The fact that you was able to retaliate kindly to seal that stock.
Almost immediately.
Not an easy thing.
Yeah, almost immediately. Oh my goodness. That is definitely solidifying themselves with a solid lead right now. Raiyihn is certainly the MVP of this third game.
Yeah, Raiyihn holding on for dear life, 143 on that stock here. JDV playing there on Diego's side on the right.
Ooh, wow. Just challenging
the MVP, man. Raiyihn is working overtime right now. I don't want to say anything quite yet, man, but I want to see how far we can hold on to this.
Yeah, I mean, these 3 stocks, again, with all that range, that up tilt range is a lot sooner than anyone else would like it to be. So don't let yourself get racked up too much. Finally, we're going to see Ryan's first stock go down, but that's almost halfway through this final game.
Yeah, for sure. It's
absolute
one of those
insanity.
It's one of those things where you're thinking, man, we have to get this first stock off. And you might start tunnel visioning into it, and you start just it becomes a slippery slope.
Right.
And I think that slope is slipping.
It really is. It really is. As these guys continue to fall on through the advantage built here. Devastating from the side. Truly, Raiyhn and JDV are saying, welcome to Washington. This is what we do. We sit back, we relax, we chill at the beach, and we throw grenades at you.
We throw a lot at you, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Of course, OpZ getting the classic there, getting the ricochet off the block here. We're not out of the woods yet, Combo.
Yeah, I mean, JDV's going to go down to last stock here, but we're going to see diegohd and OpZ both at extremely high percent. Unless OpZ can get some insane diamond confirms to let it rip right now, you've got a lot to play with. And that C4 pop, OpZ's going to go down into the up tilt.
Oh, my God.
Oh my
Back-to-back stocks immediately. There was a glim of hope, but then, you know what? Welcome to Washington says, all right, welcome to Washington. We'll see you later next time.
Working overtime. Raiyhn working overtime.
Yes.
Oh, my God. I love the video games are calling shirt. I just saw that. Right as he got up to Unflow's choices, video games are calling. That's hilarious. We truly are. This is our calling as we're here to celebrate at Bad Beach's Son of the Beach here in Seattle, Washington at Golden Gardens Park. It is beautiful. First shot, I've been having such a fantastic time so far.